Good morning, friends. I'm out here in the garden this morning, and you might hear the pigs squealing because they saw me and they think they need something. Greedy little buggers. I'm out here though, gathering my breakfast. It's kind of part of my morning routine. Your morning routine is an essential way to start your day. So, gathering my greens is part of that, and I'm going to show you the weeds that I'm gathering this morning because they're a little different than what I've showed you before. Also was sitting here thinking about life lessons from weeds because there's a lot of them. Weeds are so awesome. I love my weeds. That's why I cultivate them in my garden. But what I was thinking about this morning is how persistent weeds are, and that they are a reminder of how much you're loved. Because weeds are a gift to us for deep nutrition for our body, deep nutrition for the soul, for protection and covering, because they help hold the soil together, and they provide a lot of cover for the flora and fauna in the soil. They protect all of the little microbes and little creepy crawlies that make the soil healthy. If you didn't have weeds, our soils would blow away. We'd have a dust bowl. Weeds hold it together, keep it healthy. They're great. That's why God gave them to us. It's a measure of how much He loves you if you have weeds. Plus, they're really good for your body, and they do the same thing for your body. They deeply nourish your body. They help hold it together in the heat of summer and all the activities that we do, and they take care of us. And so when you see your weeds, be reminded that you are much loved and cared for. So, life lessons from weeds. I'm going to show you what I'm having this morning though, because I am using weeds today that help nourish the colon a little more and help with the liver. What I've got here is my good friend mallow. Mallow is kind of mucilaginous, which is a great word meaning that it is very moisturizing to your colon. The other one that is that, but I like it more in just salads, is purslane. There's a little guy that's purslane. That one's also, that's a succulent actually. So it's really good in your colon, really good to moisturize your tissues. But I'm going to have mallow for breakfast this morning. I also put that in my skin lotion because it is very moisturizing. A lot of vitamin E in mallow. I'm going to snag a little bit of dandelion. My body doesn't like a lot of dandelion through the summer. I think it gets what it needs from other things. But just a few leaves. The other one I'm going to grab because I really like it is sorrel. And I do not remember everything about sorrel, but it's got kind of a, where the other greens are sort of bitter, sorrel has more of a sweet and sour taste, which is really kind of fun. It's also a pretty little plant, little leaves, and it's very fun. I may also grab some clover this morning because I got a lot of clover around and it just looks really good. One of the things that I have learned over the years is that what you need shows up for you, and it'll call your attention. So your awareness, what you are aware of, is a really good thing to pay attention to. Another life lesson from weeds is that when you pay attention to your awareness and you honor what comes up, it's usually something that you need or that will help you or benefit you in some way. So clover looks really good this morning, and I'm going to grab some of that too. I am going to do a weed walk next week in the afternoon. I'm planning, pencil in, on Wednesday afternoon, about 2 to 4 or 5, because that just seems to work out. I've been trying to fit it in, people have been asking, and that's what I'm looking at. So if you are in our area, Cadillac, McBain, Houghton Lake, you want to come out to the farm, see what I've got going for weeds, because I've got a lot of them. I'm not keeping up in the garden too much, keeping my boundaries. They're a little loosey-goosey because I'm so busy right now, but I'll show you what I've got. We'll talk about how nature has your back, how weeds can just be part of your routine, and you can deeply nourish yourself through what you eat, because you eat anyway. You don't have to do special things, just use what you've got. So we'll talk about all of that and have a good time too. So have a great and abundant day. Notice what you notice, and remember that you are loved, cared for, and protected.